Listen up, brother. The world is a dark and brutal place, made to cripple men like you and I. And the worst part is nobody told you how to navigate it. What I'm about to tell you is painful, but it will help you in the long run. As a man, you are expected to be like Atlas and carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You are born without value, and unless you can rise to the top 1% of men, the world will walk all over you. Reaching your fullest potential and earning the respect of others is difficult. See, asking for respect from others doesn't work. Quite the opposite. At best, it will make people pity you, which you should never want as a man. Let me ask you this. Why are animals like lions or sharks some of the most revered animals on the planet? It's because they carry such a powerful presence and capacity for violence that if you try to disturb them, they will put you in your place. Meanwhile, nobody thinks twice before swatting a fly. If you want people to respect you, you must become an undeniable force of nature and force them to have no choice. How? You have to force yourself to level up on all fronts. Become physically fit, network with successful people, arm yourself with knowledge, and always stay humble. There will never be a day where you stop learning and developing. Your education doesn't end once you're out of school and work a 9-to-5 job. It is foolish to believe that you know it all as soon as the cap and gown come off, especially as a young man. Because as a man, your life will only grow in difficulty with each passing year. You will run into new challenges, and you must develop the character to overcome them through all means necessary. At this point in your life, you should keep dating on the back burner. This is not to say that you shouldn't talk to girls or hone your social skills. Far from it. This is to say that you shouldn't put women on a pedestal or get lost in the game of dating apps. Especially if you are not where you want to be in life. Once you become a top 1% man, you will have a magnetic aura that naturally attracts the best women, and you will be able to pick which one you want. As you go through your self-improvement journey, you will notice that people will want to interfere however they can. They may try to hold you back with habits that no longer serve you. They may make fun of your goals, and some may be well-intentioned if it's close friends or family. That is why it is wise to keep your biggest goals as close to yourself as possible, so you can avoid the excess noise altogether. Safeguard your mission as much as possible. On the topic of friends, you will start to outgrow people who no longer serve you. It may sound harsh, but it is a fact of life. There is always a time for people to come and go. And if you are serious about leveling up in life, you can't expect to become a top 1% man when all of your friends are smoking weed and playing video games for several hours every single day. They have settled and are content with coasting through life, chasing paychecks and short-term pleasure. And if they see you becoming a better man, they may grow envious and try to bring you back down to their level, consciously or subconsciously. Listen, you may not like that advice. You may be unwilling to make such sacrifices. But let me be blunt with you. If you do not sacrifice for your goals, then your goals will become the sacrifice. This isn't to say that you have to cut off your friends and family. What this means is that you have to keep people who may hinder your goals at an arm's length. You may grow lonely on your self-improvement journey. That is normal, and what most people won't tell you is that you have to grow content with being alone with your own thoughts before reaching success. See, We live in an era of endless stimulation and chatter. Most people are afraid to confront their own deepest, darkest thoughts and insecurities, so they would rather numb it with endless scrolling and entertainment. Once you learn to detach from all of the noise, you will naturally have an edge over 99% of people. You can use loneliness to your advantage. It can be as simple as journaling your thoughts, goals, and reflections in your downtime. Reading books about finance or building a new skill. One particular skill that is slept on is gratitude. Many people have a cynical outlook on the world, and some may even scoff at the idea of gratitude. I do not care. Listen, there is always something to be grateful for in your life, especially if you are living in a first world country. It can be as simple as the bed you lay on or the clothes you wear. There are people in third world countries who have no bed to sleep on or clean clothing to wear. You may not like your current situation, but that doesn't give you an excuse to be a joyless bum. Once you work your way to the top, you will look back on days like this one with great fondness, because this was a time during your life where you had to grind day in and day out to achieve your success. Before you leave, if you're ready to rise and triumph over your goals, keep that inner flame burning by hitting the like and subscribe button to join the brotherhood. Until next time.